a company is trying to understand exactly what they should invest in, like there's so much that you can key off of from the competition to understand exactly how you should be investing and like what you should be investing in. And I mean, like it may be obvious to some, but like the if you look at what what a competitor's doing across all channels, any type of content. It doesn't have to be just organic. Like it can influence what you're talking about, which obviously informs the actual like kind of strategy in terms of just like literally what you should be saying because they've already paved some way. There's that. But like from an investment
Yeah.
standpoint, like how much you need to create, how often you should be creating it. Um, there's such easy things to basically be able to give you or enable you to like actually um, understand the level of investment. Like obviously it's going to be directional to some extent, but like if you can throw a competitor into a third party tool like a
Yeah.
SEM Rush or Ahrefs and see, look at over the past 24 months, this company has produced 350 pieces of content and it's all like, you know, around XYZ topics that like are relevant to our business. Well, like we're at zero, for
Yeah.
example. We have to, in order to bridge that gap, like we might need to either do that, but then also bake into the sense that like they're already 2 years ahead. Um, it's really important to look at those things because it does give you a better sense of like what it will take to actually get there to where you want to be. And then again, like they're ahead, so you might need to do even more than that.
Yes. Yeah. To close the gap. Yeah. Totally agree. Yeah. It's like you can pretty easily look at how much your competitors are doing. And again, not even just blog content, but if they also have a podcast and, all these other formats, like you can get a pretty good sense of like the volume they're doing in a month, the publishing cadence, anything like that. And if they're doing 20, then what's the point of, setting out? Well, there is a point to setting out and doing 2 a month if that's all you can do and do well. But you need to reset your expectations on how you will perform against them if you are woefully behind in like how much you can put out and produce. So the I think that's a big factor. And then the same thing kind of goes for like occasionally we talk to companies that have domain authority of like 10 and going up against some real giants in their space, and that also just takes a very realistic approach that it's going to take longer. So again, same thing if you're talking about a podcast that's launching and you're going up against SaaStr podcast or something that's just been around for a long time and tons of reviews and ratings and highly ranked or whatever it might be. So yeah, I think there's a lot of those that do factor into how you look at what that investment is.